in Ryan Road in Warren. Call them at 248-278-3158. That's 248-278-3158. Menzie Salon, where they care about your hair, they care about your cut, your color, your curl, and your style.
You've heard Now Listen. WJZD Radio, Detroit.com.
Oh, yeah. It's time to get this thing started once again. Happy holidays, everybody. I know y'all just waking up, and a lot of you guys don't have to go to work today, so you're going to enjoy all of this week, and I understand. Remember, for those of you not in Michigan, do you remember that day before yesterday, they were saying blizzard-like conditions, and, well, they were well-founded. However, this is Michigan. By Friday, it's supposed to be 50 degrees. That's incredible. Got to say what's up to everybody over in the UK, over in Germany, over in Finland. No, you didn't call me in the middle of my job. Come on. Give me a break. Yeah. Anyway, let's see where else you're listening at. Oh, you guys are everywhere. I'm loving it. Everybody woke up early. Do you got your coffee? Good morning, Houston. Good morning, Kansas City. Good morning, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Toronto, over in Minneapolis. Is that Minneapolis? I think it is. Everybody over in Chi-Town, over on the west coast of Michigan, of course, right here in Detroit. Good morning, Toronto. What's going on? Lanky Mike, what's up? Of course, I'll follow you back. But you're going to have to wait till I get off the air, okay? You follow me on Facebook? All right, I'll get with you. I promise you I will. I promise you I will. I like to start out the morning by saying, Lord, we thank you for this day. It is such a blessing to be here with you guys. Good morning, Pat Guyton. And who was that? Terrence Alston with us this morning? Ooh, everybody just waking up early. Did everybody have a nice Christmas? First things first. Did you get everything you asked for, you desired this Christmas? I mean, I'm not talking about did you get a bike. I'm not talking about did you get like a new iPhone or anything like that. That's not what I'm talking about. Did you get the joy that you were seeking? Good morning. Waldo is with us this morning. Hey, what's up, my brother? Sandra Hayes Gordon. Corey Wasabi. What's happening? Welcome to the best part of your day. We call it the morning. This is the Rise and Grind Morning. We are your number one 24-hour streaming station that plays jazz and so much more. That's right. We're WJZD Radio, Detroit.com. And like I said, this is the Rise and Grind Morning. I'm your guy, Don Allen, wishing you and your family a very happy holiday season. On the way this hour, we started up with the classic from the SOS Band. Ivy McCall, what's going on? How are you? Well, I hope all's well down in Florida. Tell everybody I said hi. The McCalls lived 2 doors down when I was a kid. J-Dub, what's up? If you guys need your snow shoveled, snow moved, and all of that good stuff, your driveway clean, call J-Dub at the firm, over at the firm Lawn Care. We'll get to that in a little while. Did you open all of your gifts up yet? I'm not sure if you did. You do know that we got a gift for you. You know that, don't you? And everybody's like, yeah, we got you one. Go to WJZDRadioDetroit.com and check out the new WJZD Radio website. You can check out everything that we're up to here in the city of Detroit and the surrounding areas. Learn more about your favorite WJZD Radio announcers. Matter of fact, you can meet the whole staff. All of them are on there. You ain't getting none. I got what I wanted for Christmas, Jay. I got peace and quiet. It was a beautiful thing. I hadn't had it in a long time. I had missed it. It was gone. There was a dark spot. I was on the dark side. Yeah, but I got it now. I got peace and I got quiet, and it's a beautiful thing. You come in the house, and the only thing you hear is the faint sound of jazz. That's right. You hear the faint sound of jazz. It's a wonderful gift, especially, when you haven't had it in a while, okay? So getting back to what I was talking about, Go to WJZDRadioDetroit.com. Check out the website. We are still working on it. It is a work in progress, and the beautiful part about it is you get to watch it grow. I mean, there's some little things I need to change on it, and me and Mark and Walt, Mark, Corey, Marvin Yates, and Cassie, we're all going to be in there just like, all right, take that out, put that in. Cassie wants her picture in, and, it's a work in progress. Detroit, what's up, baby? What's going on? That's my partner. I mean, we're just going to call him Detroit right now. His name is Jesse, but he goes by Detroit. Good morning, my brother. We are having a wonderful day. My day is just getting started here. Good morning, Cherise. And Cherise is a new listener, and she grilled me at work asking me all sorts of questions about radio and my background in it and how do we do this and do that. And I was more than happy to stand there and good morning and answer all of her questions. And she was like, wow, this might be something I need to look into. We are so happy that you are here with us this morning. Let's see, who else is with us? Oh, you guys are coming out of the woodwork today. I'm loving it. We have L.A. is up early listening because it's 9 o'clock here, so that means it's 6 o'clock or 6 o'clock there? Wow. Cheryl, good morning. How are you this morning? Welcome to the best part of your day. Does everybody have their coffee? Did you have your water? I've got my, I call it swamp water. It's a smoothie. It's got spinach, banana, a little bit of honey, some protein powder, and it's got a little bit of Slim Fast in there because the brother's trying to keep it trim. I was sitting up last night speaking to my namesake nephew. His name is Donald Allen Poole II. And he is ripped. I mean, he is 6'10" tall and solid, And now he and I got this thing where I started losing weight, not for anybody but myself. Let me turn this down. I started losing weight, not for anyone else but myself. And no, it was not a New Year's resolution because I began this journey back in September, I believe it was. What's up, Derek? Yeah. You got up with me so you can travel around the world. That's right. You come right here. We can go worldwide because we are worldwide. But anyway, like I was saying, I started this journey back in September, I believe it was. I was weighing like 240 pounds. I am so pleased to let you guys know I am down to 187 pounds, and I feel great. I'm looking good. Well, I always look good, But anyway, as long as the camera is off, I look great. But I changed my diet. People ask me how I lost so much weight. I worked out. I joined Planet Fitness. A shameless plug for them, and they aren't paying for it. And I joined Planet Fitness. I changed my diet entirely. I mean, now instead of going to get a burger, what I'll do is I'll go to Subway and get a veggie wrap. And it was a drastic change, but it was so good that I didn't miss the red meat anymore, And I love French fries. I love potatoes as a whole. I portion down on everything. And now if you've ever gone to dinner with me recently, you'll notice I leave food on the plate. That's a practice of mine now. If I get a full plate of food, I'm going to eat until I'm satisfied, then I push the rest of it away. I will always leave something on the plate. And that's how you do it. Ta-da! And, of course, you consult your physician, your personal doctor. He will let you know, well, you need a little bit more of this, you need a little less of that, and da-da-da-da-da. My doctor actually looked at me at my last physical, which was a few months back. He was like, I don't know what you're doing, Don, but you keep doing it because your blood work is great. I mean, I got one last vice, and I'm working on it, And yeah, I've always been honest with you guys, and I'm not gonna start changing anything now. I smoke, and that is the resolution. That is my resolution. I'm getting ready to kick the habit, join the unhooked generation. It's a challenge. Smoking cigarettes is, and a lot of you guys didn't even know, because I make it a point not to do it around a lot of people, and B, I make it a point not to smell like cigarettes. So, that's gone. It's getting ready to leave. you know. And check me if you see me doing it too, you know, and because it is habitual. And I looked at him the other day. I was like, you know what? The weight you're going by way of the same way that fat that was on my stomach is you're getting ready to leave. So that's my resolution. What is your resolution? That's not the topic, the hot topic today. We'll get to the hot topic in a minute. But what is going to be your resolution? And not something that you're going to freaking start January 1st and end on January 18th. Because that's what happens generally with most New Year's resolutions, right? You start doing it. I'm gonna quit smoking, or I'm gonna lose. Good morning, Vicky. I'm gonna lose 20 pounds. We're gonna do it step by step. No, when you want to lose weight, I was just tired of being tired. I mean, I was going up a flight of stairs. True story. I'm going up a flight of stairs, and I get halfway, and I'm doing like this. Oh man. You know, and I got on the scale and I almost broke the damn thing. It was 240 freaking pounds. And I didn't look like I was fat. But when I took off my shirt, I was like, oh, Jesus. I had Dunlap syndrome, my belly Dunlapped over my belt, or TB, you know, two bellies, you know, and it was disgusting. You know, people would ask me how many months pregnant I was, and it was just nasty. Y'all was being mean to me. You really were. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You were being mean to me, and I was never mean to you. But anyway, I was being mean to myself. So I changed all that. You know, and you can do it too. What will be your primary change for the better in yourself? When you look in the mirror, what do you know about yourself that you want to change? You know, I mean, it could be anything. I'm going to change my habits. I'm going to start cleaning up everything that I do. It could be I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to be nicer, a nicer person. Hell, my breath smells. I'm gonna brush my teeth for a change. I'm being just cruel. I'm sorry, but anything that you want to change about yourself that you don't like, and change it for the better. And I'm not trying to say become a narcissist or be a selfish person, because a lot of you, and some of you might do this, I'm looking out for me this year. I don't care about nobody else. That is the bad attitude to take, okay? If you're going to look out for yourself, make it a positive change, you know? We don't want to, go into a new year moving backwards, you know? But, okay, let's get back to what we're going to hear this hour. Just heard from my man Reno and Rose Petals. This is Detroit's own Wilfred Frelex. Also on the way is Dope Stick by Dead Dream. After the break, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4 memory pleasers for you. And I hope you guys enjoy them. They're classics. And since it's like the holiday season, one of my gifts to me is I picked these 4. I picked these 4 in a row. So you guys, and I think you guys are going to like it too. But they're classics from classic groups, classic solo artists. And 1, 2, 3. Dang, 3 of them are deceased. Also, after that, we got music from LaShawn Gary, my boys, Ozone. They're coming up, and some MJ is on the way to close the hour out. Like I said, this is the Rise and Grind Morning. Thank you so much, Detroit and the world, for joining us. And like I said, go to our website, WJZDRadioDetroit.com. There are some things we need to tweak out on it. I get it. It's all going to grow, and you can watch it grow. There are 2 more pages we're going to add to it, and there's some things we're going to change, some verbiage and move things around. But I had to get it on by Christmas for you guys. We've been working on this thing for like the past 6 or 7 months. So I hope you guys will like it, and because it's all for you anyway, I know what it looked like. Let's see. Soon you'll be able to watch your favorite DJs live on the air, as well as see your favorite interviews and podcasts. All that's going to be there. You'll be able to buy merchandise like T-shirts, hats, cups, and more. And everybody's asking me about this cup. Check that out. Everybody likes this cup. And when the guy that makes our T-shirts had this made for me. And I thought that was so kind, and I really appreciate that. So we're going to put these on sale so you guys can have your morning coffee. I'm having swamp water this morning. But let's see. let's move on. We have what? Oh, I got 1 minute. I've got 4 minutes. I'm going to write the resolution down because we'll do that one later on this week. Today's hot topic, I'm not going to tell you about what I'm going to do on Wednesday, but today's hot topic is kind of fascinating. It falls right into something that you'll probably see a lack of on this holiday season. You know, it doesn't matter whether you're with friends or whether you're with family. It's something that many have forgotten about. Yep. A lot of you guys have forgotten about it. Myself, and I try to stay on my P's and Q's about it. Okay? Today, we're going to talk about manners. I work at the airport, doggone it. And we see a lack thereof on a daily basis. People are rude to each other. What happened to us? I thought manners was something that when you were taught these things as a child, and as you become an adult, a teenager, a young adult, an adult, and to a mature adult, that your manners are supposed to get better. But I was incorrect. So, today we're going to talk about manners. It is defined as a person's outward bearing or way of behaving towards others. That is what we're going to talk about today, your manners. I'm not going to jump right into it because we only got 2 minutes and 42 seconds on this song left. Oh, this is Dope Stick. It's called Dead Dream, or is it Dead Dream by Dope Stick? Okay, one or the other. We're going to talk about things that we should already know. It should be instinctive. How to be polite to one another. How to be cordial, how to show some compassion. It's a whole lot of compassion going on around here today. And we got to check ourselves. We can't check nobody else, no other country, no other people until we look ourselves in the mirror. And likewise to those who are living abroad. Take a look in the mirror, because if we're guilty, you're guilty. And it's not our fault. We can get into a political conversation about it, but I'm not going to do that. But we all have to take responsibility for our own actions. Am I right? So today, right after this break, we're going to talk about mind your manners. Right here on the Rise and Grind Morning Show. Get your coffee, get your water, get your juice. I got my swamp water. It is banana, it is spinach, it's a little bit of honey. I put a good healthy scoop of protein in this baby, and some Slim Fast and some ice. That's all it is. That's all. And thank you, Derek Henry, for affectionately naming this swamp water. But it's good. Let's see who's listening to us today. Wow, I've got more people coming in. Let me zoom in. Okay, they're checking me out over in Grand Rapids. What's up, Grand Rapids? How y'all doing? How you doing over there? And I'm asking like they're going to say, yeah, we're fine, Don. What's up in Louisville? And yes, they don't call it Louisville. It's not Louisville. It's Louisville. Louisville, Kentucky. What's going on? Thank you for joining us. What's going on? Cincinnati, Ohio. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And they're checking us out in Connecticut. And, oh, wow, in New York, the Big Apple is checking us out. What's up? The city that never sleeps. And they're over in Kansas, that's got to be my man, Big Anthony. Yep, I know. Certain places, who's listening, Well, good morning, Dallas-Fort Worth. Thank you for checking us out this morning. This is the Rise and Grind Morning. We'll be right back with more on the Rise and Grind Morning Show, WJZD Radio Detroit.
This is DJ Waldo.
This is DJ J Squared.
Hi, this is DJ Mellow Mike.
DJ ST.
This is Cassie.
Hi, this is Kyle Lamont.
Hello, it's Van Nys.
I'm Gene Edwards, baby.
Hello, everyone. This is Foodie of Sunday Night.
And I'm Don Allen. And from our family to your family, we'd like to wish you a very happy holiday season. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from WJZD Radio Detroit. When it comes to your car, maintenance is vital.
Routine service is key to making sure that you don't have to worry. And there's no better place than 70s Quick Lube Valvoline. They'll change your oil, and they'll use the best. Valvoline products protects 40% better against wear, resists oil breakdown 10 times better, and defends 25% more against deposits than industry standards. You also get a free 18-point safety check with every change. That includes topping off your fluids, brakes, tires, and hoses. Potential issues can be discovered during routine service. Stop by 70s Quick Lube Valvoline at 20827 John R. near 8 Mile Road in Hazel Park, or call 248-547-4114. They're open 7 days a week. At 70s Quick Lube Valvoline, they take care of business because they're the best in the business. You're in business. It doesn't matter if it's just you or you may have a staff. Now that you're in charge, you're going to need some help. Make the right call. Contact Michael L. Cash and Associates. With over 30 years of customer retention, development, and satisfaction, Michael L. Cash and Associates are recognized as industry leaders. At Michael L. Cash and Associates, they assist in brand awareness with corporations like Rolls-Royce Motor Cars, casinos, resorts, concerts, and music festivals worldwide. You've taken a big step. Make your next step your best step. You may need equipment or money for expansion. Contact Michael L. Cash and Associates and apply for a business loan today. They approve loans for those who qualify from $5,000 to $50 million. You're in business. Don't let the demands and expenses stop you from achieving your personal goals. Contact Michael L. Cash and Associates at 313-808-5440 or try our website, michaellcash.com. Michael L. Cash and Associates, the commercial funding specialist. Do you have posters, prints, photographs, or artwork rolled up in the closet or under the bed? If you do, you need to get framed at Eric's Ivan Frame Shop. Eric's Ivan Frame Shop is the award-winning custom picture frame shop with over 25 years of experience and expertise, and the official sellers of WJZZ t-shirts and gear. Eric's also specializes in creative and unusual designs for your art or memorabilia. With over 2,000 frames and selections, we can properly handle your art. Our services include glass replacement, conservation framing, shadow box boxes, and photo restorations. Our store also offers posters, prints, original postcards, coffee table books, handmade note cards, black memorabilia, postcards, stone tile magnets, and coasters and puzzles. Eric's I've Been Framed is the exclusive store that sells the official throwback WJZZ 105.9 t-shirts and other JZZ gear. So stop by Eric's I've Been Framed, located at 16527 Livernois Avenue between Puritan and McNichols, right across the street from U of D Mercy. Call 313-861-9263 for your custom picture framing consultation appointment. Again, that's Eric's I've Been Framed at 313-861-9263.
Listen to what people are saying about Sleep Sense from Common Sense Wellness Worldwide.
That's my favorite product. I go to bed and I put it under my tongue, enjoy the taste, and boom, I'm gone within probably 10 minutes. And it's like all of a sudden it's morning and you wake up refreshed. It's probably the most incredible product I've ever experienced.
Sleep Sense is one of my favorite products I've ever taken in my life. The results are so immediate. The very first night I took it, I slept the best I've slept ever that I can remember. I've dealt with a lot of anxiety, nervousness, depression type issues my whole life. And so I find that I can lay down and in just moments I'm asleep. It feels like I'm eating a Jolly Rancher candy while I go to sleep. I started sleeping through the night.
If you have trouble falling asleep or sleeping through the night, now you can experience the best sleep of your life with Sleep Sense from Common Sense Wellness Worldwide. Go to WJZDRadioDetroit.com and click on the sleep banner. That's WJZDRadioDetroit.com. Click on the sleep banner and enjoy the best sleep of your life.
First of all, we got to say good morning to Phenomenal Mommy. Also, the last commercial, that was Kyle Lamont, and the company is called Sleep Sense. You can actually go to our website, WJZDRadioDetroit.com, and go to where it says clients and find the sleep banner, click on it, and it will take you to their website. Isn't that cool or what? You know, you can also do the same thing with the Hot Sams and a few of our other clients. The Detroit Pistons are working with us. And if you click on that, that'll take you to their website. That's one of the fun things. And Jeanette Poole, what's up, niece? How you doing? Oh, my family is all with me. I spoke to my nephew last night. Now I got my niece from, is it Florida? Northern Florida she lives in. And I wish I was in Florida right now. I really, really do. Okay. We're talking about manners today. And it's something we really need to take a look at because there's just some downright ugly people out there. Let's start with the basics. Many people have forgotten about them in this me first generation. And I'm going to just skim over quite a few of the basics of having good manners. They are, oh, okay, miss you too. Don't worry, I'm coming down there. I'm going to fly in one of these days real soon. I'm going to let you guys know when I'm coming, and we can hang out and have a good time, okay? The basics on good manners, they are be thoughtful, be cheerful, be cooperative, be helpful, don't be bossy, don't put people down or say rude things, And, because, see, all I want and all we all should want is to enjoy some things. A little bit of love and happiness. This is your first of 4 in your memory pleasers, okay? We're talking about having good manners today, and I'm going to continue skimming over them. And you guys feel free to chime in whenever you hear something that remind you of something that somebody did to you. But we're going to, as long as you remember it and don't repeat it, repeat their actions. You be ready? Okay, Anjanette, I'll be down there to see you soon. Let's talk about it. Yeah, so we can have a little love and happiness in our life. Use people's names when you're talking to them. Be interested in others. Something simple like saying hello or good morning. It goes a long way. Say thank you. Be gracious. Make a fuss in a nice way, but never a nasty way. Put other people in the spotlight instead of your damn self. That's what we're talking about today. Look at the person who is speaking to you. Sharice, think before you speak. That's what I'm saying. Oh, let me pop that one up here. That was a good one, Sharice. Yeah, You have to think before you open your mouth. A lot of people just speak to hear themselves talk, and that's not right. It's not good manners. It isn't good manners, should I say. The golden rule of good manners is to do unto others as you would have them do unto you. That is also the Bible says. That same thing. That's where it comes from. Yeah, I'm going to repeat that. The golden rule of good manners is to do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Things like saying please. This shows consideration for others. Say thank you. If you are wrong, there's no problem in doing something wrong. You see, a mistake only becomes an error. An error only becomes a mistake if you don't correct it. And that's the truth. So if you do something wrong, apologize for it and mean it. Don't just say I'm sorry and keep it moving. Okay? That's what we're talking about. Good manners today. Yeah. Smile and have a good attitude. I know none of us like going to work every day, but it blesses my heart to be able to make you smile when I get to work. I will always want to say something that brings a smile to my coworkers' face, to bring a smile to the passengers that I serve, to make their wait a lot easier. Yesterday was just a horrific day at the airport. Yesterday it was just crazy. 90% of the people there had their flights canceled, And as they were talking to me, I was like, we're going to make it a little bit better for you today, And I use saying, excuse me, thank you, Sharice. Sharice is just on a roll this morning. Go, girl. As I was saying, I had to do a position where the guy stands out in front of you and says, good afternoon, everybody. And I always do that. When I come up to this particular position, I say, good afternoon, everybody. How y'all doing today? And I say it out loud. And people look at me. I'm like, y'all don't sound like y'all happy today. It's the holiday. Y'all need to act like y'all happy. I'm going to tell y'all this 5,000 times today, and I ain't going to do it 5,001. Everybody, I don't want nothing in your pockets but lint. And I do say this. And they start laughing. And that's my end game. That's my goal. I want to lighten your load. help make it easy for you to get through my process so that you can begin your vacation, your holiday. Yeah, I know the airlines canceled your flight 5 and 6 times. That is not my fault. But while you hanging with me, I want to make you smile. That's what it's all about. Giving a nice compliment does go a long way. And we are all here to serve each other. Do not get it twisted. I'm proud and pleased to be able to serve you right here, right now, and I will do the same thing when I get to my job. Come on, y'all hear me talking to you. Uh-oh, here comes Deborah Gray. She says, come on, what's wrong with this thing? That's just too much there. In the southern states, they remind us it doesn't do anything to speak. It doesn't cost you anything to speak. I was taught as a teen, when making eye contact, speak with your voice or nod as if you acknowledge their presence. Exactly. When I was a young kid and my mom had company, if I was just passing through the room, oh, you are required to say, hello, everyone, how y'all doing? And especially if they speak to you, you better acknowledge. Don't just wave or, We don't do sign language in my house. We acknowledge each other. That's part of family love. Am I right, Anjanette? See, we're talking about good manners today. It's a forgotten art, but that's all right. It's okay if we encourage each other and we remind each other, because we are human. We're going to forget certain things. We have a lot on our plate each and every single day, So we have to remind each other that, hey, manners. And guys, I'm not just talking about pulling chairs and holding doors and popping your umbrella if it's raining for a woman. That's good that you were taught that. And how many of us was taught when you're walking down the street with a woman, the man walks closest to the street as if his little 200-pound body could block a 5,000-pound truck that's going to pull up on the curb and hit him. But, it's manners. Smile. Have a good attitude. Say excuse me. Ask questions of others. 3 keys of good manners are consideration, respect, and honesty. Yep. We going to talk about this today. I can see I've struck a nerve with some of you guys, because in your day-to-day, movings and actions and things that you do, you notice things. I mean, I have to pass through a lot of people each and every day. They're in line. I'll go around some, But always, if I have to make my way through, I'm like, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me, forgive me, And I make my way through. So how do you learn good manners? Model good behavior. That's how it's learned. You can be teaching somebody good manners and not even intentionally be doing it. You have to model good behavior. Teach polite words. Please. Thank you. Look at me when I'm talking to you. And I will look at you when I'm talking to you. Here's another little thing you might want to do. It sounds crazy, but it might be crazy enough to work. Role play good manners for different situations. And Sharice, I know you're listening. And I know you teach classes, but not about good manners, but incorporate that into your teaching and, just to see how people respond and say, it's good manners that if I'm speaking to you, even as a class, that you acknowledge me by looking at me and paying attention. If they're looking at their phone, they're looking down, they're looking at the ceiling, That's rude. How do you improve your manners? Number 1, you adapt. You have to be open to receiving good information. You adapt. This is how you improve on your manners. You watch, you listen, you learn. You put relationships first. See, this is a forgotten thing. And it's sad. It's truly sad that we have forgotten to put relationships first. Relationships are so very important in what we do. Good morning, Carolyn. How are you?
relationships are so very important. Not your personal relationship, yeah, that too, but you know, relationships with those you work with, those you associate with, your friends, your family. You know, we have to become a giving society instead of a me first society, which is what the big corporations out there wanted us to become, and we have become that. We have become just what they wanted us to be, me first. And you know why they wanted us to become a me first society? Because they had the products that a me first person would like. An iPhone, okay? The sporty cars, the clothes, the Gucci's, the Pradas, you know, the Jimmy Choos, whatever the heck they could be gym shoes. Jimmy Choos, get it? But we forgot about each other. We lost the connection of a relationship with each other. We got to get away from this me first thing, everybody. We have kicked manners to the wayside. I've seen more disrespectful children on a day-to-day basis than I care to, you know? And as on cue, Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes came on. I hope we can be together soon. I really do. I hope we can come together. It's vital for our own existence that we come back to good manners and learning how to treat each other. This is so very important. It's more important than designer clothes, iPhones, tablets, you know, cable, all of that. And my niece says that's because their parents don't use the things that they were taught when they were coming up to be respectful and have good manners, and that's right. But see, another thing, Jeanette, so many young people are having babies at such a young age, and it's hard to teach somebody if you don't know nothing your damn self, you know? And so you can't blame them. You have to go even further into the family lineage to find out who dropped the ball. And once we find out the ball was dropped, it doesn't matter who dropped the ball. We all have to come together and say, well, look, we're going to teach you some things because you're a good young person, and we want you to be a more refined young person. We want you to be able to communicate effectively with those around you so that you can be an upstanding person in society. Oh, you like this T-shirt? Yeah, I'm a good troublemaker. Thank you. You know, we are only given a certain amount of time here. We are. And we have to make the very best of it. You know, we have to make the very best of it. We have to go back to putting relationships first. Your daddy don't play the radio. That's okay. Because he doesn't have to listen to what I'm saying. No one does. But for those of you who are listening and are paying attention to what I'm saying, it's up to you to take these little seeds, these little tidbits I'm dropping, and finding within those things that I'm saying the important things or what's important to you, and say, hey, when you go back out into the world, or you go to work, or you go with your family, or you go with your friends, you know, when I'm talking to you, please listen to me. Because I'm not speaking to hear myself speak, you know, and it's being rude if you don't. And I'm just sharing good manners, tips with you. Okay, come on. Teach, reach, each. Come on, Deborah. Deborah spit it right there. You go, girl. Teach, reach, each. I like it. I like it a lot. See, and those are my other cousins. And they better be real respectful to everyone they come across. The thing I like about people in the South, I used to live in Houston. I'm from Detroit. I moved to Houston for like 13 years. Then I came back to Detroit. The thing I noticed about Detroit, people that live in Georgia, people that live in Florida, people live in Louisiana, and those are the basic places in the South that I've been to. And I noticed everyone was just so doggone kind that it alerted me that I had to improve upon my manners, you know. Now, sometimes I slip. I'm not perfect. You know, I can't walk the water, you know. You know, so, but they were so kind to me I wanted to reflect that kindness to them and to other people. And it became a thing with me, you know. Yeah, I get my moods, you know, and sometimes we all do. We get into our moods. Good morning, Paula and Val. Val, how you doing, baby? You know, Paula M. Corpran. Thank you so much for joining us. This is The Rise and Grind. Your man, Don Allen, is with you. We are talking about manners. What happened to them? Where did they go? I'm not just talking about holding the door for a woman. I'm not talking about pulling her chair. I'm not talking about popping the umbrella. I'm damn sure not talking about throwing your jacket in some mud so the woman can walk over it. You know, it look like you're going to get your shoes messed up, baby. That's why they make polish. I'm being funny. I'm trying to be funny. But, I mean, we have to be more respectful. Hey, watch, listen, learn from each other. This is how you improve upon your manners. You observe. Think before you speak. Sharice said that earlier. You know, research before you go. Okay? The result of generational breakdown of parents teaching respect and consideration for others. Yo, hallelujah. Spit that, Cheryl. Relationships are the core of who you are. You are absolutely right, Carolyn. You are absolutely right. And it's so vital that we as our families need to come back together again. I praise the Lord for my mama so much because she taught us all of this. My mom, single mom, and I brag about her all the time, by herself raised 3 boys, of which I am the youngest. And she took us places. You know, I work at the airport, like I said before, and you can tell when people have never been nowhere. That's because their parents didn't take them anywhere. My mom made sure, A, we were clean, right down to the underwear, new socks, new shoes, pants, and whenever we got on a plane, a train, even a Greyhound bus, we knew how to behave. Go to my Facebook page and you can see a father and his 2 sons, all of them tight. Now, everybody can't afford that because he was taking them in first class. Each person had their own little cubicle with their own TV and they could recline in the seats and all that. But that's how you raise kings and queens. That's how they are taught. They are taught from a young age. Children are so impressionable. If they see you behaving a certain way, guess what they're going to do? They're going to emulate that. Likewise, if your baby girl see you twerking in the backyard at a family picnic, guess what she's going to do? Guess what her lifelong goal will be? I'm going to be on the pole when I grow up. Sadly, you know, nothing burns me up more to go on social media and seeing these children, you know, and then have a little boy walk up, don't know what he doing. Come on, we can do better than this. We can do so much better. It starts with your manners. If you don't know, if your parents didn't teach you, that's okay. Because guess what? You can make that change. You. I'm talking to you. You can make that change. You got this doggone phone in front of your face all day. Google good manners. Google. Just type in the box. Funny thing about Google, whatever you type it in just the way you would say it. What are the keys to good manners? And it'll spit out so much information, and people will look at you a different way. They give you some respect. Why manners are important? Good manners are a way to show others that you care about them. Manners make it easy for everyone to feel comfortable in social situations. They help a person make a first good impression. Come on. Don Connolly, what's going on, my brother? Children are watching you. You want some respect? To earn respect, you got to show respect. Teach your kids something positive. Teach your kids something positive. See, we're at that age now where we can be called granny and grandpa. And if you ever babysit them, say, listen, your mama didn't teach you this. I don't know what she forgot it at, but I'm going to teach you. You want respect? That's what I'm saying, Sharice. They do.
kids look up to their parents. And if they see their mama twerking with every man that come in your damn house is not your uncle, okay? This is Uncle Bob, and this is Uncle Mike. And why y'all dancing like that in the backyard? Carolyn said you said a mouthful, a smile. Please, thank you. It goes a long way. Teach the baby. Teach them. Let's have respect for yourself, respect for others, and say thank you. Come on. Still to go, music from Detroit's own Ozone. Coming up next, LaShawn Gary and MJ. That's right, and listen to Aretha if you can't spell it. R-E-S-P-C-T-P. Oh, I love it. I had to drop that one. I had to. This is the Rise and Grind Morning. We do it every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 a.m. Just take an hour outside of your day so we can just share a few laughs, play some good music, and spit some great conversation. And I hope you guys are enjoying it. And I see the numbers are going up, so somebody's enjoying it. Talking about good manners on this Monday morning after Christmas Day. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. The holiday isn't even over yet. And I got in from work last night, and I was just plain tired. I was like, wow, and I got to do the show in the morning, too. And so I came in the studio. This is my day, okay? I wake up, I get the coffee going, brush teeth, shower, da-da-da-da-da-da. I have to set up this studio so that I can click a button and do what I'm doing now. I have to make sure my music, I handpick every single show, every single hour, as does the other guys. Everybody picks their own music. Yeah, I have the last word on who plays what. If there's something I don't like, if I'm listening, I'm like, dude, don't play that anymore. And there's a reason for that. Me, Kyle, Foodie, and Billy have been in this business, and Van East and Gene Edwards have been. Gene has been in this business longer than the rest of us combined, but so we all pick our own music. That's what I say. Then I set up the programming aspect. Shout out to Carl Reed. What's up, Carl? That is a boy. And shout out to him as well. But now, I was tired. And then I got a chance to watch a piece of the game. The Golden State Warriors beat up on, but they didn't beat up on the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies just lost the game. I caught a piece of that. And we had a potluck at work yesterday. Fortunately, my supervisor is a chef. So I was full, I was tired, but I got it all done. And I do this every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Because I have to set up at least a day in advance. Plus write commercials. Plus deal with the accounts. Plus deal with writing, dealing with a billion other people. And I do it because I love it. It's not even work. And I go to the gym as much as possible. So people ask me, how come you ain't call me back? Please understand. It's tough on a brother. And I can't call you when I'm at work. That's a no-no. This is Detroit's own LaShawn Gary. It's called Inception. And don't forget, join us on Wednesday. And you guys are going to like this one. I'm thinking about doing a show on... ladies, what is the way to a man's heart? And fellas, what is the way to a woman's heart? So how do you how do you develop that loving relationship? Sharice, I'm going to need your input on this one, baby, because, you and Mike are you guys are my ideal picture of a couple that these guys are married, they're working, and they make stuff happen, and they go places, and they do stuff. I know it ain't easy, but nothing worth having is. So I'm thinking Wednesday's show should be, what is the way to win a person's heart? That's going to be a tough question. See if you can Google that one. Because I know there are a lot of single people out here like myself, and you know time is a ticking, you know. So nobody wants to grow old alone. Okay, so we need to find out perhaps we're doing something wrong. So is there a secret formula, or is it good manners? You know, is it good manners? Is it, a friend of mine who also is a colleague at work told me there are 4 things a man needs to do to get a woman and keep her. You have to be able to dance, make her laugh, be able to cook, and y'all know what that 4th one is. I'm not going to say it out loud. And so I am happy to report I can do all of them but one, and I can't dance. This is Ozone. It's called No Gravity as we take you into the backside of the 9 o'clock hour. We're going to close out with Michael Jackson coming up next. Stick around. Coming up next hour, music from Miles Davis, Spyro Gyra, Jonathan Fritzen, Will Downing, Yancey, Detroit's own Michael Henderson, Demetrius Neighbors, and so much more. Also, at high noon, join us for lunchtime, would you? My man Steve Alcole Tucker is putting together something that's going to blow your mind in terms of music. Oh, if you haven't checked out Steve Alcole Tucker, you're doing yourself a disservice. I listen to Steve when I'm working out. I do, you know. And then Kyle Lamont has the afternoon drive for you. Waldo takes you inside the club living room at 6 p.m. Mellow Mike, he's got your back inside the master suite. Mellow Mike, he got that cool thing going on, you know, that Barry White can take you into the bedroom sort of thing. But he's smooth as silk. Now, for the late night people who just don't want to go to bed, we have Maurizio D'Aduzio. He is coming from Italy. He is Italian, and he does his show in Italy, sends it over to me, and I run it for you guys. I told everybody Big Anthony was with us. What's going on, Anthony from KC? Yeah, so Maurizio D'Aduzio is with you at 10. Vanice, my girl, she has you at midnight. J Square takes you into the nighttime. O'Neal Stevens has you early in the morning. And I'm Gene Edwards, baby. He has you at 6. We got a full lineup for you. Shout out to everybody who checked out Foodie last night. This boy was, he a Christmas lullaby is what he called his show. I was like, dang. Foodie take a brother to school on some music. He'll take you to school. If you think you're a DJ, you think you're a radio announcer, and there is a difference, listen to Foodie. He'll take you to school. Also, Billy T had the bomb Christmas show. Did you guys hear this on Sundays at 3? Normally we play Billy T's Awesome Playlist or The Soul of the 70s. Billy nailed it to the wall with the Christmas show. Soon you'll be able to hear Cassie Talks and the Artist Spotlight or Artist Review with Carolyn Brown. All coming up in 2023, baby. It just takes time to put all this stuff together. And my girl Jeannie Lyles, she's got the Artist Spotlight. She's the new host of the Artist Spotlight. And yeah, it's just going to be an awesome year. I can't wait till 2023. Well, guys, that's going to do it for me as we move toward the 10 o'clock hour. Listen, I want you to go out there and make it a great day on purpose. Do it with authority. Be the reason somebody smiles today. Bless somebody who cannot bless you back. That's kind of challenging sometimes. I'd like to see a day where everybody is trying to bless each other, you know, so if you keep doing it, everybody ends up getting blessed. Your answers were correct. I had to go 15 years, my senior, but all 4 are there. I told you. Listen, guys. Be a better you today than you were yesterday. And tomorrow you're going to do it again and again and again. We'll never be perfect. There is only one perfect being, and he didn't give us the magic formula. However, we are made in his image, so we can get as close as we possibly can get. I strive to be a better me today than I've ever been before. I'm going to use good manners. I'm going to try to use good judgment. And I'm going to try to make you smile along the way. As always, it has been my pleasure to share an hour of my day with you and your day with me. It is my privilege to serve. You guys, don't forget Steve out Cold Tucker at 12 noon. Make it a good day on purpose. Do it with authority. And remember to make each and every day count. We are WJZDRadioDetroit.com. Don't forget, go to the website, WJZDRadioDetroit.com. Press play, and you can just listen to us all over the place. We are worldwide from one pole to the other, and all points in between. We are WJZDRadioDetroit.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. God bless.